It is actually pretty funny, like what like Blue Archive obviously leans into like all the fan service in the game. But like in the game, there's a scene like very early on because one of the girls, she's like she's like, I'll help you, but you gotta kiss my feet, you know, kind of mocking the main character, like the sensei. And then like the screen goes black. She's like, hey, wait, why are you actually willing to do it? And then in the anime adaptation, he full on just shoves her toes in his mouth. It's like, oh, okay. They really went to town for no reason. There is a soundtrack that came out. It's a recent one. It's for Seiya. It's like Swimsuit Seiya. And it's fucking crazy. It's like fucking... what is that called? Not like wavecore. What the fuck is that genre called? Fuck, I can't remember. Never playing this with the shit. That's fine. Ain't for everyone. Where can we see this scene? I actually think they uploaded every episode to YouTube. The characters and minors, they are high school students, but they're also not real, so I don't think it really matters. I think that is the one thing that really bugs me about like the Blue Archive like controversy, air quote, is that there is a quote that I saw on Twitter, and to this day it is like real, and it's like people will treat fictional characters as if they're real people, and then get mad at you for knowing the difference. And I think it's an evergreen tweet, because at the end of the day, it's a cartoon, and who really cares? I'm playing stream with my friends, all them kind of wild. I mean, as long as they can reel themselves in so you don't get banned, I think you're fine. Still feels wrong. I mean, it can. I mean, listen, I'm not saying it's not weird, but liking anime inherently is weird. Anime has always been weird, but it's built by the weirdos. So anime is the way it is because people are willing to put the weird shit that they want to do. Like, did you guys see? Like, I haven't read or watched Chainsaw Man yet, but people are like fucking calling Fujimoto like the worst names in the book just because he got inspired for Reise's outfit from like a porn he watched. It's like, dude, it's a grown adult watching like a fucking pornography. He's not a fucking evil man. It's okay. Not into anime. Yeah, that's fair. I saw another tweet where people were like, you should never try to get someone who's not into anime to watch Bakemonogatari because they will probably just never talk to you again. Falling in Love with My Dress-Up Darling. I still haven't watched that show. I really need to. That's a nice wholesome one. What are they weak to? Oh, they have a resistance, so I should probably go explosive instead. Let's go you. Get the healing in you. And you. And Satsuki, you can come along for the ride. And let's get Cherino as well. This is probably fucking garbage ass team comp, but it's okay. Watch anime eventually. Yeah. I don't think any of this is no separate thing. I don't know how people feel about that thing. That's fine. Like I said, I don't have any issue. I've also been watching anime for like most of my life, so I'm used to how weird shit gets in anime. I also don't care how weird shit gets. I think my issue in recent years has become... I gotta turn the volume down. It's fucking blaring in my ears. My issue in recent years is that people went from, like... If you don't like a show, you could be like, okay, I don't like it. Or... not for me. Or you can kind of trash on it if it's bad. Like, I mean, the universal punching bag is, like, Sword Art Online, right? Like, everyone who doesn't like Sword Art Online just fucking makes fun of it. And that's like, yeah. The show kind of sucks. We get it. But well, my issue comes with, like, it seems like in recent years, people have started attacking things that they don't like in ways that they don't criticize the show or the game or whatever, but they will criticize the people who watch it or enjoy it, and they will make them out to be very bad people, which is something that happens in Blue Archive a lot. Like, Blue Archive fans a lot they'll just be like, oh wow, this character's, they'll be like, oh, this character's really cute, oh, this character's hot, blah, blah, blah. And then they're like, you are an objectively terrible person. You need to be wiped off the internet. You need to have everything done. Like, it is ridiculous what people do if you don't agree with, like, their opinions. And it has only gotten worse in recent years, it feels. I mean, you could... They said, like, I don't think anime is for everyone. It obviously isn't. But there are people who will watch anime and then get upset at the things they're watching in it. Like, I don't understand why people who... For example, if someone watches, like, a shonen anime, right? If you watch, like, My Hero Academia, or you watch Naruto, or you watch Jujutsu Kaisen, why are you going to get upset if there is fan service in it? It's like, do you know what genre you're watching? It's like, do you know what you're watching, man? And it's the same thing, like, all the time. It's the same fucking tired talking points. And it's just so lame. And it just kind of, every time I see it, it bothers me to the point where I just want to... Does shonen have a lot of fan service? Oh, yeah. It is literally a genre for, it's like made to be enjoyed by boys, like like teenage boys to like young adults. So it's like the I think shonen is typically like a 15 to like 25-year-old age gap. So it's like cool explosions and hot women. Like that's the primary demographic of like shonen. It's like cool fight scenes and like jiggle physics, because if there's two things that your average man on this planet likes, it's action and bouncing boobas. And that's perfectly fine. But what I don't get is you can watch a show. There are shonens out there that are not fan service. I'm not saying that every show has it. When Miss Mason Cinderella didn't have fan service. There are things in Uma Musume that are fan service. They're just not as in your face. Like there was the beach event on the game. I mean, like I said, I haven't watched Cinderella Grey yet, so like there's a card in the game where it's like Daiwa Scarlet and Special Week on like a water slide, and this caused controversy because Daiwa Scarlet has fat fucking honkers. And she is like, you know, she's wearing a swimsuit and her like legs are spread open. And people are like, oh damn, you know, she's really hot here. And then people are getting mad at her and like, why are you sexualizing it? It's like, it's very clearly a fan service picture. Why are you upset about it? I just don't get I don't get why people are mad about it. I think that's what baffles me. I don't get why people get up like so bent out of shape over there being fan service in anime. Closest they got fan service was like large boobs in a shirt. Yeah, I gotta say, when I was watching the first season, there were like, there's like subtle jiggle physics, and then there's like defined ass shots, but they are not like, you know, you're not gonna usually, I mean, I haven't watched it yet, but like I doubt you're gonna see like obey your master. She's not gonna bend over and have her fucking panties like an upskirt. You're not gonna see like Daiwa Scarlet trip and fall and like shove her titties into the trainer's face. But like you might get something like a hot spring scene, or what did I say? Like you might get a hot spring scene, or you might get a pool episode or a beach episode. Like that's all fan service, and it's just the part of anime. It's always been there. It's always gonna be there. And it's the same thing with like how stuff in like Blue Archive is. And it's like, listen, when you have, the fuck is that noise? Hold on. Oh, sorry. It sounds like there's a truck idling outside. And I'm used to like my noise canceling headphones, so it's weird that I can hear them through my current headset. Yeah, it's like there's just fan service is gonna always be a part of anime. Fan service is gonna be a part of video games, and you know that's just how things are gonna be. You're not really ever gonna change it. You can watch other shows if you don't like fan service. I'm not saying you have to like fan service. But if you're gonna watch, like, there's fan service. I mean, fucking Spike says, I love the kind of woman who can kick my ass. Yeah. Real as shit, dude. What's the girl's name that he travels with? Fuck. Oh my god, I know her name. I just can't think of it at the moment. Fuck. Like, she is, like, an anime... Yeah, Faye Valentine, thank you. Yeah, she is, like, a 90s anime sex icon, because she's fucking hot. She was drawn to be fucking hot. I mean, if you think about it, fucking Evangelion to this day still has waifu wars. Personally hate fan service for Tifa from Final Fantasy. It's kind of, bruh. I mean, yeah, but like, you know, if you enjoy Final Fantasy... So, this is my thing on fan service. One, things are gonna have fan service, especially if they're like anime or anime inspired, maybe. Unless you have someone who, like, this is anime inspired, but they really fucking hate anime. But, like, something like Final Fantasy is going to be... It's going to have fan service in it. Because they have hot women. Intentionally hot women. But you can still enjoy it. And people will... And most people can. I'll say that. Most people can be like, if I'm not interested in seeing the bouncing boobs, I'm just going to try to ignore it and play through it and whatever. But there are the vocal minority that just like rant and rave about, oh my god, it's so terrible. Save this character from this franchise, which I think is one of my fucking pet peeves. Even the part where Cloud dresses like a girl. Yeah, that's fan service. Oh, Faye, she uses her obviously check the body's weapon. You know who else is like that? Remy from Black Lagoon. She, like, gets herself into some pickle sometimes, and she's like, well, I'm a hot woman, and I can, like, seduce my way out of this, and then she'll just fucking blow their brains out instead. Yeah. But, like, yeah, it's a part of the character. I can see issues in certain shows where... Code Vein, not for the bouncing around, but it's Souls-like combat. Yeah. Listen, like I said, you don't have to like the fan service. But realize... The people who make that game really want to put it in. Like, I'm sure there are people who played Nier Automata who thought, man, this is a really fucking good game. I really wish I didn't have to stare at 2B's ass the whole time, but it's whatever. But there are also people who played Nier Automata, and they were like, man, this is a really good game. I actually really enjoyed staring at 2B's ass the whole time. That was actually quite nice. And, you know... That is gonna be what's up. I mean, that was how I saw. That's how I heard about Nier Automata for the first time. Like when it was first coming out, it was like the fucking 30,000. What is it? 30,000 polygons in 2B's ass. That was like the first thing I ever saw about Nier Automata, and you know it sells. I've heard of Code Vein and never actually played it. I don't think I've ever actually seen it. Or polygons or whatever. It's something like that. You know what I'm talking about. But like, in anime, cute girls are always gonna sell. In VTubing especially, cute girls are always gonna sell. Devs for 2B had an entire team dedicated to her ass. Yeah. Fucking, what's the dude's name? Yoko Taro? He's like, didn't he like go on record and he's like, I just like designing hot women. And it's like, you know what, dude? Fuck yeah. If you're gonna make, you know, you're gonna tell your stories and you want to make sure that those stories are told with Hot girls, go fucking nuts, man. Go fucking crazy. Yeah, the dude knows what he likes. That's fine. Like I said, I will never care if like the things are fictional. Like, I know that there are a lot of games out there that just aren't for me, but I cannot fathom being like, you are an objectively terrible person because you have different kinks than I do. There's like people who play like, what's that game? Like Black Souls and like Fear and Loathing, and it's like, I can't get into that because the idea of like playing those games make me uncomfortable. But I don't think anyone who plays those games... Hey Kelly, I don't think anyone who plays those games are bad people. It's just a different style of game. It's just not for me. It's dark themes that I don't want to personally write, or not write, but like experience in a fictional sense. Another reason why I won't watch Game of Thrones is because there is, I'll say assault in that, but that's like, it feels like a degree more because it's like of real people. It's not a drawing. Makes me that little much more uncomfortable. But I don't like that people take fiction so seriously, to the point where they will attack you if you say, hey, this anime girl is cute, and then they drop like the Wikipedia page that says said anime girl is like 16. It's like, oh, Epstein? Diddy blood? It's like, shut the fuck up, dude. It's so tiring. Though I do have to say, the fact that like Diddy blood has been kind of taken back by like some of the community is pretty funny, because Diddy blood is a very funny phrase. Also, some communities that just don't like it when some of their characters are alluded, such as me. Yeah, that's fine, but like at the same time, you know what they say, Rule 34. You know, if it exists, it's gonna happen. And you can, you know, again, you can like, you can enjoy your stuff without the fan service if you don't want it. Like, if you are a die-hard Die with Scarlet fan and you do not like when she is like looted and shit, I'm not saying you have to fucking sit in front of a computer and stare at her fucking boobs until you get over it. I'm just saying, realize that this, you know, she was designed in the game intentionally like that for a reason. And that too is okay. Moral of this long ass rant aside, stop putting a lot of energy and a lot of anger and hatred into fictional characters, because you know what happens to this fictional character? As much as I love Aru, as much as I do the meme about 678 wives, you know what happens to Aru when I hit fucking quit? He stops fucking existing. So it really doesn't matter.